Hello everyone, Mr. Cinema Junkie here, once again on Crap Cinema Central. Let me ask you, when a movie has a certain word in the title, say for instance, like the one I'm going to review now, it has the word zombie in it. Now, does that not make you expect some zombie action? I think so. I think so. This one, on the other hand, has zombies probably in the first 3 to maybe 5 minutes of the movie. Um, Maybe a couple of minutes after that as well. And then that's it. It deals more along the lines of black magic than anything. Spirits, exorcisms, things of that nature. But you know what? Despite that, despite the little faux pas of the title, I actually like this movie. It's one of those fun movies. Very enjoyable, something to watch on a Saturday afternoon. And this is what the channel's all about, bringing you the crappy movies that you just might enjoy, as I did. And the movie that I'm reviewing today, Kung Fu Zombie. Get my hand out of the way there. Kung Fu Zombie with Billy Chong. This is part of the Black Belt Theater series. This is volume 7 in the series. I'm sure you can buy an entire box set with these movies. But I just got the one, Kung Fu Zombie. And it basically starts off with a priest raising the dead. He practices black magic, and he's raising the dead. And these criminals are going to use them to exact some revenge on the star of the movie, played by Billy Chong. The plan, however, backfires, and the leader of the gang winds up getting killed. And his spirit is haunting the priest. He wants a new body. Well, the priest tries to find him a body. Every attempt fails. He only gets 3 tries to put the body back in. Put the spirit back in a body. One of the bodies he tries to use is not dead yet. They find that out the hard way when they try to resurrect him, and he's just sleeping in a coffin. He's I guess a necromancer. He's into the dark forces, and he is the one that Billy Chong is supposed to be fighting later, because their family has some kind of blood feud going on. Billy Chong's father in the movie trains him relentlessly. Billy Chong is a rebellious kid. He doesn't want to practice. He doesn't want to do anything. Like most of these movies, there's that young guy who doesn't want to practice. Jackie Chan made that character very popular. Always trying to slack off until it really counts. And this is basically what happens here. Now you have one story going on where they're trying to put the spirit of the gang leader back into a body. You have another story where Billy Chong's family, or Billy Chong and his father, have to challenge this guy who's sworn death on both of them. And both of these, and Billy Chong is the guy that the gang leader was trying to get revenge on. So you got these things all mixed together here. Billy Chong's dad is not well, and he keeps passing out and going into little comas and stuff, until finally he kicks the bucket. He dies. And that's the body they use to put the gang leader's spirit into. He tries to use that against Billy Chong by posing as his father. But at first they try to put the gang leader back into the first guy they were using, because he gets beaten by Billy Chong and gets killed. What they do instead, though, is that they release the dark forces in him, and he becomes, I guess, the living dead. The thing is that when he goes into a feeding mode, he's not a flesh eater, he's a blood drinker, like a vampire. So that part there kind of, might lose some people. Is he a zombie or a vampire? I don't know. Doesn't say vampire or anything on that cover. But, like I said, it's entertaining, no less. Comedic, yes, there's a lot of comedic elements in there. Some parts that kind of make you go, oh man, like when one of the gang members tries to escape the vengeful ghost of their leader who was chasing him through the streets. he does so by escaping into a Buddhist temple because spirits can't go into Buddhist temples. Well, in Buddhist temples, you're not allowed to eat meat. This guy's not a Buddhist. He wants meat, so he captures a puppy and he eats it, cooks it. It's kind of sad, really. Poor thing. The fighting is good. It's not great. It's not the greatest fighting you're ever going to see, but it's cool. For what it is, it's pretty cool. And I mean, the story is just a hodgepodge of like 2 or 3 different stories, all blended into one. They all cross paths, and there's a lot of elements of comic relief. So maybe this review is about as crappy as the movie is, but I can almost guarantee you it's not as good as the movie actually is. It's one of my top favorite kung fu movies now. This is probably, I've watched it the other day, and that's probably the second or third time I've seen it total. I like it. Definitely glad I got it. And hope you guys will check it out. Comment below if you've seen it. Tell me what you thought of it. And if you haven't seen it and you get a chance to check it out, comment below and tell me what you thought of it. Or inbox me or something. But that is my offering today for Crap Cinema Central. Remember the name? Kung Fu Zombie with Billy Chong. And I am Mr. Cinema Junkie.